this is a set that can compete with the trio like the Soundstage Wan'Er, the Treble Hola, and the 7Hz Zero. Check it out. Hello guys, it's Jordan from Jordan Orchid Review. Welcome back. Today we'll be talking about a set that got me very surprised. Okay, I didn't know that it can sound this good in the sub $20 price point, and this is the KZ ZVX. Okay, I would call it ZVX from now on. There are so many models going on and they keep having new releases every 2 weeks. Okay, they keep having a lot of new releases, basically like non-stop. Okay, non-stop. You can't stop KZ. They just crazily coming out with a lot of models, a lot of different weird names with Z, with X. So this surprisingly, okay, is good. It's good. Okay, once in a while that will hit the jackpot that an IEM will be good. For example, the CCA HM20 was good, but that one was from their sister company. And another good set that I had was the KZ PR1 Pro. That one was good too. And now finally they come up with a set that a single DD IEM in the $20 price point, and is built like a tank. Okay, built like a tank. And I would say it surprised me a lot. Okay, let's talk about the physical aspect of this IEM, and this is the star of the show of this IEM. This whole IEM is in metal. Okay, everything is very smooth to the touch, cold to the touch, anodized metal shell casing, and they also have this grill, a grill on top of their faceplate where it helps a little in terms of soundstage. Talk about it later. And I would say if you compare with the build with the trio, this is just crazy. Okay, I can't believe that they can make it this IEM in $20, because I think just the shell alone it would take them quite a lot. Okay, seeing that you can see that Soundstage Wan'Er, they are plastic, very cheap plastic build, and compared to this, this is just phenomenal. Okay, so for build, let's do some build comparison first, shall we? Because later we'll be doing some sound comparison at the end. So for build, this is top one, of course, in comparison with all of this. Okay, we have Contender like the Soundstage Wan'Er, the 7Hz Zero, the Treble Hola. I would say the build wise, this whole thing in metal, very heavy, very hefty, very premium looking, and very good design as well. It's in black. I think the silver color is also very good looking. Okay, it's very good looking. I think look wise is the best. Okay, look wise is the best, then following by the Wan'Er, then after that the Hola, last would be the Zero. And the solid, okay, the level of solid, I would give it to this IEM. Okay, whole thing is metal. I bet if this got run over by a car or something, maybe it can even survive that. Okay, maybe it can survive that. And next I will give it to the Hola, being the second. Third will be the 7Hz Zero, because of the half metal and half plastic shell. The plastic shell is also in very strange color. Okay, yeah, it's very colorful, very lively, but that color just give it a little bit of a plasticky, toy-ish kind of feeling. Okay, it just felt like a toy. Then the Soundstage Wan'Er, for you guys out there who work outs, who have good strings in your arms or in your finger, I bet you can crush it by applying a little bit more force. Okay, just okay, and over time, maybe a year or 2 or 3 years, 4 years down the road, after the plastic being a little bit more brittle, I think it will become even more fragile. Soundstage Wan'Er, yeah, but nevertheless, this is in terms of build quality. Okay, let's go to the sound. Does this IEM compete in terms of sound? Very much yes. Okay, but not in every way. each of these have their own benefits, have their own advantages and also weaknesses. And of course, this KZ ZVX is also the same. So first things first, I will talk about the bass. The bass on this ZVX is quite impactful. Okay, it's quite nice, quite punchy, and very, I would say, very well bodied. Okay, well bodied. If in terms of bass, I will give this to the first would be the KZ ZVX. Okay, the KZ ZVX is just nice. Okay, very nicely built, very nicely. I would say bass is nice. And second, I will give it to the Hola. Third would be maybe the Wan'Er. Last would be the 7Hz Zero, being that they have the least amount of bass to me. And next, let's go to the mids. The mids wise, if you guys are familiar with KZ, luckily over the years they have evolved, they have learned, and their mids are not that scoop and not that recessed anymore, not so V-shaped, and now their mids are going okay. I mean, the past several releases that I have, the mids are quite alright. So the mids over here, but it's not okay, it's not as good as something like the Wan'Er or even the 7Hz Zero. If I were to rate it, I were to rank it, I would rank the 7Hz Zero to have the best mids to me. Okay, to me, because it's very forward. Okay, it's very forward, as if that kind of downstream oxygen kind of forwardness to it. So I like that. So this is biased, hence I will give it to the 7Hz Zero. But for a lot of you guys out there, I would think that you guys would prefer the Wan'Er. Okay, the downstream Wan'Er mids is just so nice. Okay, under this price point, it's just very clean and clear, and nothing very obstruct it from performing. Then I would say the Hola, not that it's bad, just that the rest are better. Okay, the rest are better. Then maybe the Hola is just average. Next, let's go to the vocal performance. Okay, the mid-range and vocal. This I would give it to the 7Hz Zero first. Next, we'll go to the Tanshu Wan'Er. Last, I will give it to the Trufia Hola, because the 7Hz Zero is a bit forward to my liking. Wan'Er is good and average. Lastly, would be going back to the Trufia Hola, which is a little bit laid back. And lastly, I will give it to this KZ ZVX. It's not that it's bad. Okay, it's not that it's bad. You need to see who are you comparing with. Okay, because you're comparing with sets which are so-called the trio in the $20 price point. So hence the vocal on this is alright. It's not forward. Okay, it's not forward in any way, just that it's also a very clean and very well articulated sound. And then treble part, I would give it, most of them have roll off. Okay, most of them roll off in the treble area, so none of these are very good in treble, or as well as the detail retrieval on all of these are also very average. Okay, very average, so nothing to talk about here. But Soundstage, okay, Soundstage, this KZ ZVX crushes out of this. Okay, really, because I think the mesh, okay, the grill on the faceplate, it is semi-open. Okay, it is semi-open, because if you look at the exploded diagram they have on their website, or if you have tried the HM20 by CCA, which is their previous set, also have a opening grill. I think this HM20 is one of the first IEM of theirs to have this grill. I'm not sure, but maybe it has that fantastic sound stage. Okay, the perceived sound stage is so good, especially on this as well. They managed to apply this onto this IEM. It's just widen out. Okay, widen out the spaciousness of the IEM. It's not the horizontal kind of up and down kind of staging, but it's just more like vertical kind. Okay, vertical kind, like to your left, to your right. Is very good. Okay, it's very good. It does, I would say, can even compete with sets like in a $50 price point in terms of Soundstage, or even like go way beyond that, something like $70 to $80. Yeah, it's comparable. It's comparable. Sets that are so good in sound staging in this price point is just very rare, very unheard of. Okay, so who this IEM is for? This IEM is good for bass, good for sound staging. Vocal is not super forward but not laid back as well, just average. Detail retrieval is alright, average. Then build is crazily good, okay, crazily cool looking in black or in silver, and it's solid, okay, and hefty as well, and also very comfortable to wear. And they also give you this foam tip, of not too big kind of foam tip that you need to press it, then only then you put it in. No, this can put it in straight away, but I think it won't last too long, but at least something good. That I haven't tried foam tips in a long while, and this is just pretty good, okay, pretty good. So I would say, do this IEM compete with all of them? Yes. So no more trio, it will be quadro, okay, so be the fourth of them in the $20 price point that I would recommend to any of you guys who only have $20 to start with, to kickstart your hobby. So that's all for this KZ ZVX. Please like and subscribe. We'll be having another video very shortly. See you guys soon. Bye.